Hey folks, this is Roy Humphreys, Rowland Heights, California, and I have an extra for you. And what we're going to try to do is something special here. We have an issue in Rowland Heights with the called homeless or transient population, and some of the things that they're doing. We had a very successful mission over at Fullerton Road under the 60 underpass there. That was essentially the city of industry situation. But now we have some issue over on Otterbein here in Rowland Heights. And I want to play for you a recording done with permission by Deputy Denver of the Walnut Sheriff's Department. And there's a lot of good information. There'll be an update on what we already know about that particular situation and the overall process. So if you'll stand by, I'm going to blank out the screen so you can just focus on what he's got to say. Okay, so here we go. Let's get
Hi, this is Deputy Denver from Walnut Sheriff Station. I'm returning your phone call. And this is going to be in regards to the property around 1528 Otterbein. That vacant lot. There was some homeless encampment that was there. The guys were moved out, and it appears they have returned again. So, just to kind of give you a heads up on where we're at with that, we have I have reached out to the Union Station Homeless Authority. They were supposed to go out there today and make contact with whoever might be at the encampment. I told them a lot of times it's during the daytime these guys are out mobile, moving around, and they return usually during the evening hours. But they're going to go out there and see if they can make contact. We no longer have a homeless enforcement team on the Sheriff's Department because of all that beautiful defunding. And we are just kind of trying to figure out different measures to provide services because Haunt Office is definitely, wants us to kind of go that route before we look for any kind of moving of these folks. Also, that property is private property, so technically for us to move somebody off, there has to be a owner of that property who is saying, I am willing to prosecute for trespassing violations. As frustrating as it is for the community to have to sit there and watch that start to grow in size as more and more people start to kind of take over a lot, it becomes that kind of issues. And so once we do that, then we can try to work on abatements, and it's a long, arduous process. But like I said, we are trying some different avenues first. There's a few others. We have the lady that normally hangs out over by Brea Canyon Cutoff in Ibarra. She lives over near Castle Peak, and so we're trying to get them to come out there and provide some services. If they refuse that, then kind of work on determining whether or not they're able to care for themselves. If they can't care for themselves, is that something that we can determine by using a 72-hour placement hold on them, or is that something we're going to have to try to move in another direction? So we are addressing it. We are dealing with it. If you have any other questions, the easiest way to get a hold of me is through my email. I like emails because it's a way for anybody in the public to also say, hey, Debbie Denver said this, and there's the email to verify it. There's no miscommunication when you put it on in print. So, and that property is 1528 Otterbein. So, reach out to me, ladenver@lasd.org. And if you could, shoot me your email, and then I will include you in this to kind of let you know what the process is and where we're at with all these different homeless and stuff. So we are going to, it isn't being ignored, even though, like I said, we do not have a direct team that deals with that anymore in the department, but station-wide we are. All right? So
Okay, folks, we'll get the screen back up here. That was it. I hope you find that helpful. It just has to go up on YouTube so I can get the video part of it so that we can get this and put it on the Buzz, and we'll put it out everywhere we can because people need to know this, and people need to step up to the plate, okay? And monitor your neighborhood and take some action. We're getting things together. A little slow on this thing, but let's do it. Okay, bye now.